Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. This is a Hotpoint Aquarius tumble dryer at TDL30. I've been given it by a friend who reckoned it was a bit noisy. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but the first thing I've done is taken off the cover off this little bearing here. It's not a bearing really, it's a bronze bushing of some kind. And it doesn't look too bad with it, you know, really I haven't done anything just other than look at it. But I took off the lower cover just to see what was behind it, because I thought the element would be there. And it's quite a simple arrangement. It has a fan driven by the motor that blows air through this element here. Two or three part element, if you can see in there. And that then goes in here. Now, just looking around, there's a lot of fluff all around. Quite a bit. And then over here you can see scorch marks on the fluff there and right in there. I don't really like the notion that that there's scorch marks inside a tumble dryer because, you know, it's not good. But it does exist, and so what can we do about that? Well, this has about 10 screws to get the back off. You could take the back off periodically. Depends on your nature, I guess. Every 6 months, every week if you're nervous, every load if you're really nervous, or just not at all if you're like most people, and just get a vacuum and just gently go over it with a vacuum. So I just thought I'd show you this because, you know, it's not caked in fluff. Fluff's only gotten stuck. A little bit gets stuck and then a little bit more, but you'd think they would have put a bit of some kind of draft excluding tape or something like that to stop fluff getting up around the back. They obviously haven't. And maybe they're not worried about it because it's mostly metal. Like it's all metal construction really, actually, around this part. You've got the motor, you've got the air coming over the fan there. That will be cold air. Then going up through here you've got a piece of mica or some other kind of fireproof board. The cables, I guess, could be damaged if it went on fire. But then it's metal, a metal drum, metal back. Quite inefficient really because you're heating up this piece on the back, the air blowing over it, but they must reckon it is what it is. I don't know what the rating is on this for energy efficiency. I would suspect it's a pretty low one, but so let's vacuum it out and see what it looks like afterwards. Looking at it again then, you can see up on top there's two temperature sensors here. I don't know that the colours of the cables mean anything. They're quite substantial size cable, so they probably cut power directly to the elements. In fact, they do, because you can see that the brown cable there runs to the end of one element and the orange to the end of another. What I found a bit difficult to remove there on the end of these elements, there is still little bits of fluff, and I don't like that. I think, you know, these are the bits that they shouldn't get hot here. There should just be current flowing through these because the high resistance wire starts on the inside. It's not wire really, it's kind of a tape, coiled up tape. But looking on this side here, you can see the scorch marks there, and there is little bits of fluff. Let's try and pull them off like that. You know, it's not great, I don't reckon. So it's better than it was. It was safe before, officially, so it'll still be safe now. The other thing is just to be careful when you're doing it, not to damage these, because if you damage these, you need a new element. It's a few pounds there. Just take your time, be cautious, be careful. I can take this out. Let's clip that out. Get a bit better view there of the three elements. You can see one behind and two in the front, and get out that few bits of fluff there. A bit more heat shielding there. This mica stuff is on this side of the metal on the outside. Tweezers would be a good way of getting this stuff off as well. Or of course, if you're kind of modern minded, you could just buy a new machine. That would also get rid of the problem. A lot of people do that. Oh, there's actually 4 elements. I wasn't paying attention at all. So there's 4 elements in there. Four coils. More fluff here going inside to outside. Yeah, there's a bit of fluff down here in the waist as well. In the exhaust there was a bit of fluff as well. But that's about as good as I'm going to make it. I didn't vacuum up inside there, but it's clean. I can feel it with my hand. So I'll just put the mica sheet back in. if it is mica. I don't know if it is mica. Something like that. It just rests in there, and I'll screw that back on and it'll work fine. But it's a check that you're probably supposed to be a competent electrician to do, but it's not particularly complicated. And if it means that you're safer, well, all the better. Alright, don't take my advice. Thanks for watching. See you later.